Hey, what's going on, Chris? And what's up, workforce? Today, we're going to dive into a topic that I have been constantly seeing in my feed, and it's about the state of Destiny, and really asking you guys the question, because I'm going to share my thoughts. That's what this video is about, is Bungie done with Destiny 2? This is kind of hopefully a fun little play off of when originally they screwed up Destiny 2, and I was like, well, until y'all fix it, I won't be back. Destiny 2 and Bungie's relationship has been a weird one, but it has been a long one, and they have really, I think, in a way, kind of reflected on that 10-year commitment, but that's where the problem in and of itself lies. Everybody watching this video and who has been a Destiny player knows the Destiny content cycle. You have the season of hype, the season of grind, the season of bitch about it. And that season of bitch has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and the season of hype and grind has gotten smaller and smaller and smaller, and this is due to even the words that Bungie themselves have said. Now, I think there's a couple of things that are going wrong that aren't Bungie's fault in this case, and I think with the acquisition from Sony, a lot of people were thinking that this is going to mean more money for Destiny 2, and we do know that there's the expansion on the way for the final shape. We don't know what's going to happen after that, and they can continue to support this game in its current state, honestly, for years and years to come, and that's perhaps their best strategy to do so, because for me, I honestly am more interested in seeing what Marathon brings to the table. Marathon is their announced project. They've announced that as Bungie, they want to be a multi-game and a multi-IP studio, and so they're sitting down and spending some time making these extra games. Now, why is this important? Destiny, for me, I really always enjoyed the PvP. In fact, that's what I did more than anything else, but I would dabble occasionally in PvE. Destiny 2's life, honestly, has been one of ups and downs, with weird promises and some kind of half delivery when we talk about content, being vaulted and then what's going to come back. And my whole state is that until the content comes back, it's not vaulted, it's deleted. Vaulted is just some kind of marketing term that they're using to kind of say, well, maybe it will come back. And I honestly can't really get behind that. So at least they've stopped it from the expansion model in and of itself, which is, I think, is a good thing, but it does make it hard when it comes down to, if I buy this content in Destiny, is it going to stick around? And that's not a good thing not a good position to be in, especially from a gaming perspective, because we already have a problem with digital preservation within these classic games, that things just like existing and then not existing anymore. And Destiny runs into that, but it actually runs into it in a real time, as opposed to looking back 30 years from now to this moment and saying, oh man, I wish I could play Destiny 2, but I can't. So that's one thing. The other aspect of it is that obviously, clearly, they're putting their investment into Marathon from a PvP perspective. Me as a PvP player hasn't, every time it comes down to it, they talk about putting in a map in a future season. That's a map that they already had created before they removed it from the game. There's clearly a problem engineering wise there. And then they go on to say they just don't have the resources to bring it in, but they have plenty of resources to support the shops and things like that, which is where the growing frustration of the players is. Destiny's a great shooter. It's a great game. If people were asking me if they should play it, the answer is yes, but go in with eyes wide open, the full understanding of what it means to have the game and play the game and be a part of it as a community. And I really enjoy it, but I ended up playing Destiny as a kind of a part of that season of hype and grind. I rather not complain about the game. I rather just say, you know what, I'm not really enjoying it right now. I'm going to step away and go enjoy other games. And I think that's a real good, healthy way and approach to it, because as soon as the final shape expansion, I'm going to play it. I didn't enjoy the story of Lightfall. I actually enjoyed Witch Queen way more. And so there's this kind of TikTok, on and off kind of approach that the game ends up kind of having. So anyhow, to bring this into kind of full-fledged, I don't think they're done with Destiny. I just don't think Destiny is their only way of survival, and they recognize that. They recognize the length of it. I do think and wonder if they will bring in a Destiny 3. A Destiny 3 at this point would be a really good next chapter, a really good way for them to sit here and preserve what it is for Destiny 2, just like they have with the original Destiny, and then bring everybody forward into this new saga, this new expansion-driven mindset, gameplay to address issues and problems. Will they, won't they? I don't know. But I do feel like the investment in and of itself, the frustration the gamers feel, I think if they did a Destiny 3, would be immediately relieved, right? So is Bungie done with Destiny 2? No, but it does feel a little bit more maintenance-y mode than it is. Not full maintenance, not just like, hey, we're going to do long-term support on this, and that's it. small staff, but it does mean that they really have the core of what the game is, and they're not making major investments into it today. We'll see if they announce anything wild in the future, but then you start to think about Marathon and, the Matador project. And honestly, I think these are good things. I think from what they've delivered and what Sony probably wants in this case is a bigger future for what it means to be a Destiny player, a Marathon player. And I, for one, am really excited to see what that is and can't wait to play it, because at the end of the day, like, unless something just goes absolutely wrong, Bungie delivers great shooters. Like, that's the fact. I have every moment you're playing Destiny, it feels good until it doesn't, and you just need to step away. And that's the challenge, where you'll end up seeing a lot of content creators who are stuck as a part of that being their career. If they haven't hit a certain, size where they can do variety, then it's just going to end up being kind of an unfortunate battle for them if they are a full-timer. So anyway, that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about. I don't think that they're done with Destiny 2 yet, but I think the writing's on the wall. Time will tell, and we'll see. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, slap that like button, hit that subscribe. We actually are in positive subscriber growth again, so we really appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully you enjoy, and tune in for the podcast this coming week. We got a special one coming up next week as well. So anyway, guys, my name is Brian. This is Work to Game. Thanks for watching. See you later.